Today we're going to be looking at the Fire Temple. When you enter it, you're just going to go straight forward, use the terminal, watch the cutscene, get the map markers. And then off to the left side of this terminal is where we're going to be heading next. So that's where I'm going right now. You'll see this Zonai over here. Take them out. And then we're going to be moving our way across these lava pits using this hydrant to create some platforms for us. Next, we're going to be using these arcs with the fans. And you can shoot this thing on the left with Yunobo, the big green target, to get the track on the correct side here. Going down the hill, we're going to take out this enemy, and then I'm going to come back into this room afterwards and grab a fire hydrant again. We're going to use the hydrant at the bottom of the hill here to make a few platforms that we can stick together with Ultra Hand and build a ramp out of. Once we have a ramp created, we can send Yunobo across to take out this red rock for us. You can sort of tell when the ramp's correct because the line that shows where he's going to roll will curve up. And when I get into this room, he actually doesn't follow me, and he doesn't teleport in here magically. So I build a bridge for him again, and he still doesn't, and he doesn't roll across. But this time I walk across and just wait a little bit more, and eventually he shows up. So we can hit the first bell, or gong. Back in the room with the fire hydrants. We're gonna take this cart and continue riding it along the path. At the end of the path, we can just turn the cart around. And then again, we're going to use Yunobo to change the path of the cart, shooting the target there. Off to the left here, we just need to hit this bell to lower the tracks, and we're going to make our way across. In this room, use Yunobo again to get rid of the red rock. And then this water will start creating all these platforms. And if you use rewind on it, they're all going to start to pile up, which will help you get across. Take out the enemy in this room. And then again, Yunobo just kind of magically appears here. You'll see in a moment after I hit the second gong that all these platforms have piled up. So maybe he gets across that way, or who knows. He kind of leaps really far sometimes. Anyways, we're getting out of this room, and we're getting back on this cart. When we get across the bridge here, we're going to hit that bell again to raise these tracks up. And I'll actually do it with a bow at the top of this wall here when I climb it, but you can just hit it with your weapon as well when you're down there. With the tracks raised, we can fly back across and grab another cart. And proceed to the next level. This will sort of be the main hub from now on. You can use this little switch here to make an elevator, and that goes back down to the start of the dungeon. Take out the enemy by this workshop, and then I'm going to use one rocket and attach it to the back of the cart. Two rockets didn't work out for me so well, so I'll just do the one this time. And then it shoots us across this gap, And all we need to do here is climb this wall to the very top. It's on the left side. You'll see the fire. It's hard to miss. And there's plenty of ledges here. None that I was able to use ascend through, but just preserve your stamina. I don't have any extra. Stop and break on these ledges. And we'll get up to the top here. There's a red rock here with a big cube on it. So if you break that, it's an easy way to get back up. You can just use recall on the cube and ride it like an elevator. I missed the first time on the gong, but there's number 3. Now we're heading back down to this hub area on the 3rd floor. Once we're here, the goal is to just get across these tracks on the right side, head straight across. We're gonna head back around this loop. And use Yunobo to destroy the red rock, clearing the tracks up ahead. Now we can use the cart and head back across to the main hub area. And we're gonna turn our cart around and adjust the tracks to be in this ramp position heading up to the right. So you see, once I turn the cart around, I get back on the tracks, heading back where I came, but this time we get to go straight up this ramp, ride it around the bend, and into this new area where we can just take out this enemy and keep moving forward to the next cart. On this cart, we can destroy the Zonai ahead of us and then use recall to push ahead. We'll head around to the back side of this building and drop down to another cart. Hit this bell to open the gates, adjust the tracks, get on the cart and move down. So we're gonna try to hit that red rock there. I missed, but it doesn't matter. Right now we're gonna take a break and stop right there and get the bell that's on this platform. So right where we just rode the cart, we're on this platform. There's another gong up here rather. And if we destroy the red rock on the right side, sending Yunobo up the ramp that's already built for us, then we can use this hydrant to build an even bigger ramp. So I attached 3 of these small ones to the existing double that we had on the first ramp. And then I just line it straight up, tilt it forward once, tilt it up, and then Yunobo can go straight up that, get gong number 4. Now we ride the cart back up, and this time I don't miss the shot with Yunobo. Use Ascend to get back up to the area that we fought that Zonai. And then you can just drop straight down to the bottom, and this is gong number 5. With gong number 5 out of the way, we'll be able to head back to the start and fight the boss. Again, just waiting for Yunobo to appear. So, at the start, we can interact with the terminal, open the gates, and start the boss fight. This one's pretty straightforward. You just need to use Yunobo's ability, which comes off a cooldown pretty fast, to hit his legs twice. And you climb up on him, do as much damage as you can. And you'll see me later on go for these sort of fadeaway shots, you know, once he starts rumbling and shaking like he's going to get back up. But immediately, like once you hear that scream, that's when his legs are vulnerable again. Careful for the big slam. But when he regrows his legs back, you can't just hit him with Yunobo right away. You kind of got to wait for that scream to finish. So there's the fadeaway shots. Get a little bit of extra damage. You'll see here, I go for the shot too early. And these rocks explode, so you can use Ultra Hand to move them out of the way, or you can fuse them to your weapons. Anyways, just rinse and repeat, and then we're in phase 2. There's really not much else to it, so I just skipped ahead. Here again, you see me use Ultra Hand. He starts completely encircling you in the second phase, so you can't just run in any particular direction. Just get Ultra Hand out right away or fuse. And you're going to need to send Yunobo up the walls. And I just kind of YOLO it, send him up the wall and hope it hits for the first few, but towards the end I try to make an effort to line it up. It's easier if you're looking towards Gohma instead of me, where I'm like more focused on the wall, because Yunobo does like a full rotation of the room. Some serious Tony Hawk stuff, so you don't really have to worry about lining it up on the wall. You can just stare towards Gohma, try to line up a leg. Do it that way. So skipping ahead again, this time you see me sort of stare towards him and try to see the leg ahead of time instead of just guessing. And this is where I'm able to do a lot of damage. I know he's towards the end, so instead of jumping off, I just finish it off, and that's that. Likes, comments, always appreciated. Till next time, bye for now.